Hello everyone, and welcome to the first ever edition of Comics and Cocktails, in which I drink more alcohol than I really need to drink on 4 a.m. at a Wednesday night, and talk about comic books. Yay! And I've mostly finished my cocktail already, which in this case is Crown Royal Maple Whiskey, and Sprite in a TARDIS beer cup. I'm very classy. So for today, I'm just going to talk about, the comics that I bought earlier today and, read just now while I was drinking my drink. And, I'll talk about what happened in them and try to summarize a little bit and do kind of a review. And in the future I might do more in-depth analysis of whatever. It really depends on what sort of feedback I get. Okay, so the first comic book I have right now is Lazarus, #1, by these people. I'm really bad with names to begin with, and yeah. So basically Lazarus 1 is about this girl who resurrects herself, which is why she's named Lazarus, and she kills people for her mafia family. Whoa. Okay, so I never noticed this before, but you know how when you wear 3D goggles, there's a blue part and a red part on the screen, like an old school 3D goggles. My glasses kind of make this they make it look like it's 3D, like you should put on the 3D goggles to make it 3D, but it's not actually 3D, it's just got the red and blue outlines. Anyway, so I picked this up because it looked interesting. I mean, she looks cool. I want to be her friend. Yeah, and you gotta be friends with the gunshot chick. So I picked it up just, on a whim, and also trying to... Whoa, there's definitely 3D effects going on right now with these glasses. I never noticed that before. Does that just happen in this particular lighting? I wear these glasses all the time and I only just now noticed this. So, where was I? I completely lost. I'm very distracted by the fact that I've got 3D effects on my hands and stuff, so that's the thing. I'm trying to get away from the big two a little bit because they routinely fuck shit up. But I guess everybody has the potential to do that. And I'm trying to get into more indie-ish comics. This is Image, which I don't think counts as indie because it's like a step below Marvel and DC, I think. It's a pretty big publishing company as far as I know. I don't know anything about comics. Excuse me. So, and, it seems to feature a female protagonist, which isn't something you see all the time in comics. And if I buy a comic, then it's gonna be because I only buy comics for, I guess, political reasons. I'm the most political drunk ever. This is a lot of talking. This is art. Art. Yeah. See? It's kind of realism. It's not very stylized. She's got hair, so I kind of recommend it. The character kind of reminds me a little bit of River in Firefly in the actually it reminds me nothing of River. I take that back because she doesn't have the Joss Whedon standard fetishizing mental illness thing going on. She's just being used as a human weapon. She's a lot more like Laura Kinney than X-23. What? Yeah, that. Okay. Basically, this is a lot of bad life choices going on right now, and I don't know if I should condone this behavior. I don't condone this behavior, but I'm filming it. And I haven't eaten all day. Okay, so moving on to the next comic. I should do like a shot every time I finish a comic. That should be a thing. God forbid I have a bunch of comics come out on the same day and I buy them all and I'm like, oh. Yeah, so this is Thor. I don't know how I feel about this series yet. Like, I really like it as a concept, like taking Thor and making the character a girl, or passing on the name to a girl. I thought it was a little bit weird with Thor because, you know, Thor is his name, but I guess in this one he just decided he doesn't have a name anymore. He's just Odin's son. So that works out, I guess. I don't know. There were a couple good lines in this one that I said to my friend. Oh, I really like the dwarf names in this one. I want to be named after these dwarves. Because this guy's like Screwbeard, son of No Ears, son of Head Wound. And I'd be like, I'm Bug Eyes. Yeah, so that one's good. And then I also like the part where the Minotaur guy is like, well, this is my island, so you can all go to hell. And I have no idea who Thor is. I knew she wasn't Thor. Ow, I just hit myself with a comic book. I knew she wasn't Thor's mom, but I'm not sure how I feel about the kissing. Like, that feels a little bit, I don't know. I don't know, man. Let me show you the kissing. There was kissing. There was fighting. And then there was kissing. And, yeah, see? Ooh, and Star Wars. Welcome home. I guess Star Wars has a comic book. I don't really care about that much. I didn't know Marvel owned Star Wars, so that's interesting. So, yeah. This is Thor. I don't know if I recommend the series or not yet. Like I said earlier, I like. I kind of buy comics for political reasons. Like, I try to buy solo series that feature women or people of color. Oh hey, I could totally do like Bug Antenna. I actually do that a lot. Well, not a lot, but sometimes. So, okay. I don't know about Thor. I really don't. I really want to like this series, but I'm just like, they're kind of, I don't know what they're doing with their time, and I'm not sure they know what they're doing with their time. I feel like somebody was like, hey guys, we need to make one of the big Avengers into a girl so that feminists will like us. And somebody was like, yeah, well, who can we do? And they sat down and they're like, well, we can't do Captain America because he's, we're giving that name to Sam Wilson, which is a stupid decision, by the way. It should have gone to Eli Bradley. Duh. We can't do Tony because you can't have Iron Woman. Iron Maiden would be the best series, though. Can't do Hulk because there's already a She-Hulk. We can't do Janet Van Dyne because she's actually a girl. And we can't do Ant-Man because we're doing Ant-Man with Scott Lang. Ask me how I feel about the Ant-Man movie. And Ant-Man #1 for that matter. But that was like 2 weeks ago. And so I'm not talking about that today, but it was bad. It was bad. Okay, so let's have another shot. But first, let me take a selfie. Do you ever think that vlogs are like video selfies? Can we call vlogs video selfies? I petition for this to be a thing. Also, I petition for Crown Royal to sponsor me for advertising them to my 3 friends who will watch this. Hi, Lou. It goes down pretty smooth, by the way. Okay, so the third comic that came out today, I actually read. I have this bad habit of, like, buying comics and not reading them, so I've just got this pile of floppies that I haven't read. I've been meaning to do that eventually. And again, they're comics that I buy for, like, political reasons. But I've been meaning to get around to reading them. Anyway, so this is Bitch Planet, which is by far my favorite of the 3 comics that I've read today. I'm getting so tripped out by, like, this thing, because it's, like, the mirrored thing. It's most webcams, when you're recording, they're mirrored. This one isn't mirrored, so it's, like, I don't know, Windows 8. So I think they're gonna do, like, Hunger Games in Bitch Planet, which seems a little bit unnecessary, but, also, does anybody read the, like, there's, like, an article in the back of all of these, and I didn't read it last month, and I haven't read this one because, I was already, like, drinking when I was doing this, and I was like, I'm not sober enough to read this, but, yeah, I'm sure it's very interesting. I should learn about Tasha Fierce. She's involved in this somehow. I didn't read how, but she has a really cool name, so I approve. So, yeah, this is by Kelly Sue DeConnick, who is awesome. She's one of the, like, 10 writers of comics that I actually know the name of. It takes a lot for me to know your name, especially when I'm drunk. So, yeah, this is really good. You should read it, and I like it. About it, and also it's called Bitch Planet. It's like a planet of bitches. You can't not buy that. Girls, all I really want is girls, and in the morning it's girls, 'cause in the evening it's girls. So anyway, Lazarus, this is pretty good. Looks like it could be an interesting series. This only cost $1 too. So, see, it says so right there, $1. I think that's a thing with, like, Image. Maybe it's a thing for the first issue, or maybe it's always a thing. If it's always a thing, I'm going to be really happy, because these comic books are, like, a cup of coffee each, and I drink a lot of coffee. I drink expensive coffee, because there's lots of Starbuckses, and they're very convenient. And if I'm going to drink coffee, like, outside of my house, I might as well, like, get something fancy, because I can make regular coffee at my house. I do that every morning. Thor, I don't know about Thor. If you want to read Thor, read Thor. If you don't, then don't. If you're feeling iffy about it, just steal it on the internet until you're sure. Bitch Planet, everybody should love, and it's awesome. Also, I love Kelly Sue DeConnick. I was reading Captain Marvel, too. Hey kids, patriarchy. Whoa. Oh yeah, it does this, like, retro thing with the covers, and I think that's cool, because I really dig the aesthetic of retro comics, because they're, like, they're retro. No, it's because they're undeniably silly, and I love undeniably silly things, like getting drunk and reading comics. So, yeah. I didn't introduce myself at the beginning of this video, partially because I assume everybody knows me already, or at least everybody who's going to be watching this. I need to shave my head so bad. Maybe I'll do that tomorrow. I'm Lydia, or Hank, or Lee, or Layla. I actually kind of collect names. I have no gender. I need no gender. I use singular they pronouns most of the time, and yeah. So, but yeah, Bitch Planet is really good. So you should all read it and love it, and we can all, like, enjoy it together. Fuck. That didn't work out very well in my favor. So, that's all I have for tonight. technically it won't be tonight when I post this because I will edit it and post it in the morning when I'm not drunk. And possibly in future episodes, because I hope for this to be a weekly thing, I would do a Q&A segment here. So if you have any questions, or if you want me to talk about any particular comic or any particular event, or my opinions on any movies that are coming out, or anything comic related, and you want me to do it while I'm drunk, then inbox me on Tumblr. That's where you're going to be able to reach me, honestly. But make sure you specify that it's for this, otherwise I will forget because I'm not very smart. Actually, I am very smart. Yeah. Okay, so, bye.